These are the best highlights from all the matches of the day during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
EDG, we've seen one game of Fiddlesticks for Fears in the LCK. We've seen that. That's about as close as we get to genuinely fearing. Yeah, you said there's a lot of action around bot, so Beichuan still has no flash.
Yeah, they're moving forward anyway. Beichuan taking a hell of a lot of damage, just walking in. He's going to try and use that death form. Has the Requiem, calls it down. 2 kills looking likely. There it is. 2 for the Karthus. UCal now hopping forward onto Cryan, tagged up with the Plasma. Can he find the damage? No, not quite.
Alright, so, turns out you don't need flash on Karthus if you're planning on dying anyway! Because it's the end of
into your team, the old, like, boy type classic.
Oh, you have just cited the ancient magics there, friend.
UCal in a little bit of trouble, moved forward at the wrong time, and JJ is there to punish.
So, that's just trying to take control. It's across the... It's not, because we're completely different sides of the globe. We've got our same culture. Feather going in.
Feather goes in, JJ explodes immediately, wishing for old Zyra passive now.
And, yeah, so, neither of these junglers particularly good without that flash. JJ flash forwards before to kill UCal in mid lane, means that he ends up, yeah, going down pretty easily. TT getting themselves a goal back, and I think at this point, EDG is starting to get a bit worried. They're giving up a lot of objectives, 6 grubs, they don't get 2 early dragons. Beichuan's very happy with how the game's going through. I mean, that last kill, they didn't even need to pull the Karthus ult. He's back now on TT. He's very important to this game. If he can get that big flash, which he currently doesn't have, could be changing everything.
A good engage there by Wink with that knockup, flashing away now, but then look at the damage going in. Hoya just gets deleted. Slowly kill over the wall, zoning the rest of TT off, and it's a Rift Herald secured for EDG.
And the fight happens just before Feather gets his flash. He gets it just as they retreat from it, and they can't find the play midway through that fight. EDG, they deny TT from using their 6 grubs to get a load of plates. They deny them from getting his side lane towers, and they end up... The next big fight is probably going to determine the game, because you can just kill Baron so quickly, and Hoya's getting caught.
Yeah, he has been caught out. Skarnerot coming in. JJ there to support with damage. Tries to use the all-out to get away, but can't get over the wall. Dashing over to the plants. He's so low. At this point, it is just buying time. Skarner dashing forward. Has to try and get past the tower. Will not be able to. Solo kill. You have to hit Baron.
It's got to be one of the 2. Jukal's even jumping at the Baron, using the flicker base to get that cooldown back. This is probably where the game is going to get decided. Solo kill TP again.
Feather has been engaged on. Wink using that. The Baron is secured. Solo kill on the side. Spotted out with that blue trinket. Leaf moving forward. Pops the Zerial. Lightning crashes down. Move forward. It's not bad. Only 1 man in the Skarnerot. Hoya will get cleaned up. Feather with a lovely Magnet Storm moving forward. Where's UCal? As everyone is falling away. Requiem has to be used, but it's not going to get much of anything. Just some Dark Harvest stacks. And they have to just retreat. 2 Baron buffs escape.
And TT, they have been run around the map by EDG. EDG much more...
Just hit them with the E. UCal down on the bot side as well. I mean, they can't engage if it's Tristana's not close.
Beichuan, no flash.
Again, solo kill coming in, moves forward, gets the ult down, just pulls Feather back. The Zyra ult doing a lovely bit of zoning as well. Requiem is coming out, but it's nowhere near enough. Only 1 kill back, and TT have been routed.
TT lose this game over a red buff. UCal takes the buff on the bot side of the map. Beichuan doesn't play safely enough. And the whole team, except for UCal, will hit the floor. TT, they've really struggled around the big objective. Look, he will die, folks. He's tanky, but he's not that tanky. And it feels like EDG, they bided their time. They waited for the mistake, and the mistake was presented to them. They're going to get themselves that Baron. And probably look to just push the kill button, really, on this game.
Yeah, look, they don't want to play this any further. TT does move up to Soul Point, but EDG are going to look to make that irrelevant.
And in Summer so far, he's starting to really ramp up to what we expected from Hoya.
I mean, this is, yeah, okay, fair enough. Just go for a fight while the Zeri ult's on cooldown. I actually like this a lot from TT. It's not necessarily working out, as Feather's in a lot of trouble. UCal zoned out as well. Hoya going low, Hoya going down. UCal, you need to access the fight. You need to go in even if you die, my son! Down goes Beichuan, I should say. Oh my word. look, I respect the attempt, but it hasn't worked out.
They try and look for a miracle, and they find a Rylai's plant in front of them, which completely zones out the two teleporters. The Zyra, Zhonya's, the Rylai's, JJ runs that late game fight. EDG have run the late game altogether as they walk towards the Nexus. 1xN?
1xN doing what he has to do, not a KDA player, as he takes out JJ. Potentially giving his team a chance. Barrier stops the Corky Rocket, but he goes down regardless.
Now,
UCal and Feather.
Hard ask, but maybe that's what they have to look towards. Solo kill walking towards 1xN. Might have to use that supercharge to get out.
Yeah, flash forward, and the ult actually hits him. He holds his flash, but he really shouldn't have. The barriers used, the ultimate's used, and 1xN falls.
Oh,
well,
Solo kill, Solo kill by just ended the game with that. 1xN, what are you doing? You had to pull that flash, and now EDG have the 5v4 on the Nexus.
Solo kill moving forward again. Hoya has to use that W to get away. A lovely E there into the ult from JJ as EDG looking to end the game. The towers are getting chunked down. One of them falls. Cryan takes a little bit of damage on the other side. A foot back onto Wink, but it's only the Alistair. Good engage out of Feather. Can UCal find the damage? He's desperately trying. Going low, the first kill onto JJ. UCal can go huge here. Moving forward, Requiem to back him up as well. Gets a second. The Tartness gets the third. Solo kill low as well. And TT survive another day.
Somehow, but they're even teleporting. They're gonna get through top lane. 50-second death timers from 0 to 100. I think they can try it with 6 grubs. You're absolutely right.
They have to do. This is the best thing you can try. I don't know if this gets there, but you weren't winning any other way. Just run it down, my boys.
I mean, they're trying to stop the recall from Solo kill, so he can't wave clear. They're trying to go Nexus to Nexus.
20 seconds. Inhib's already starting to fall. You have a Tristana. I think they might make this, Chimera.
With the Flicker Blades, he's trying to hit other targets to get the cooldowns back. Solo kill back at the base. Has ult to get a little bit of CC. They're going for it.
They're going for it. One tower's already for him. There's an ult. Pull the Tristana away. 5 seconds on JJ. I don't think you want to be spending time on Solo kill right now, but they do anyway. Nexus is exposed. Tristana is here. Needs to find the angle. JJ flashing forward. Does knock up that Tristana. They're holding. The Nexus is going down. Down. TT take
this. And now, TT, they've locked in their last round of stuff, which can just deny you entrance into the fight. Braum's going to deny the Leona in laning phase and also in team. So monstrously powerful late. The Viego and the Wukong, they're down to scrap a little bit more early. Especially, though, once they get that one item, they just keep going in. And one thing that we have seen, because we've seen a fair amount of Wukong in the LPL, as soon as Wukong has one item and a flash, this champion goes off. Here's the fight in the bot lane.
Yeah, 1xN in a little bit of trouble. Trying to cut it out, but JJ taking the long way around. But may work out as the damage profiles actually turned it around. 1xN now burning the flash. Under the tower they go. And Smolder will pick himself up at first blood. That's what I'm saying. Like, back when the TF rework happened. That's like, that was the logic. Like, you get a bit of extra gold and it makes up for your roaming. But, oh, hang on a minute. We'll come back to it as Viego ult has been burned. The Wukong ult as well. Lovely knockups there. JJ has to get away. Trying to find his way in. Immediately has to flash out and bang! Hoya comes in with the barrel. A stun from the Braum. Wink has fallen as well. JJ on the run again, but they're just going to go under the tower and UCal chops him down.
Oh, and that is such a important fight for TT. If Hoya was a Genshin Impact player, so we could call him Mihoya instead. You know, famous developer of video games and gacha games alike.
Did you see, I mean, gacha games and also owning a superconductor?
No, I thought they did sort of like funded a nuclear fusion project, and this is going to be trying to split apart Leave, more like splitting the atom in that case.
Ooh, there comes the mum, caught by Feather, smacked into the door.
Leave?
Leave in some trouble, true shot barrage, flashed away.
Close run stuff. This, even though the first kill came down onto Leave, not safe in mid lane. Herald's going to crush through. Despite the fact that TT don't have the Heralds this time, they are more than happy to still walk towards that mid lane. As it was, I hadn't been there in 10 years. It's been so man, thinking about it, the last time I went to Warhammer World was when EDG was still winning back in 2014. They're going towards the top lane dive.
Hoya wants to be in another world as he is executed clinically. Oh! Wink executed those.
Yeah, it's not going to be a kill back. Thing is, okay, so big trades here. Remember, 6 grubs, it's going to be a full tower taken in top side. Void does go down, doesn't get kill participation. Leave is lucky to be alive there. But still, Nash's Tooth is still very good at killing turrets, even without any grubs on his own. So still a decent cross map for TT. They do lose out on that extra kill, but it's not going to be the end of the world unless they lose in a turret. Remember, this is 6 grubs. TT have not responded well to this. Yukal's going up to wave clear now. He's just managed to get himself safely away from Ari, so he couldn't teleport. His teleport couldn't be stopped. So TT losing a little bit in the play, but not by a huge amount. EDG gets something on the board.
And that nor should they.
Absolutely not. I mean, TT are sat here. Even if they feel like it, they can even just give up. Oh, Hoya, he's got flash, got ult. How much can he go?
Ooh. Throws out the bomber, but not good enough. He will go down.
Yeah, it doesn't end up getting the knockback, but there's a cross map onto Leave.
Yeah, they do pick up Leave. That slows down the Smolder massively. That's a big scout to take.
Now, that's important. It does mean that, again, Leave is not stacking. The problem is, 6 grubs, you've got the ADTF in the side lane, you lose an inner turret, so that's going to be a lot of gold over the solo kill. That's almost certainly going to get over yet. Remember, you do have Ezreal, you do have the Azir as well. The range is pretty good. Brian has flash, has ult, JJ as well. Remember, 1 kill could be a reset. Here come the Hex Gates.
They're going over, trying to find themselves a pincer.
We're flipping.
EDG needs to do it. We are flipping, Chimera. We go in and he's secured there by TT. Base 1 now spinning in the back line. Moving in onto Solo Kill on the other side of the fight. They haven't quite found their way onto Leave. Picked up 2 kills though. Cryan lands a nice jump. Feather should be going down. He does. But it's only 2 members of EDG left against 4 from TT.
Hoya's got flash. They should die as well.
The right way, but they should be dying. In goes 1xN, landing good damage from this Ezreal. Leave, the only one left alive, and he is just a little dragon trying to flap his way home. But 1xN says no.
5 for 1 for ThunderTalk in the bot side. They get Soul. They get themselves a whole host of kills. Point for them. See that he's immediately soloed out by Beitron as well. Just the entrance to this fight is awful. And in picture, we even see another kill onto Leona.
Yeah, it was just really well played here by TT. They were super surgical. Didn't let that collapse come in, and now they'll pick themselves up a dragon as well.
They didn't stop him. They just used the TF ult to try and kill Hoya on the bot lane. They get something back, and they can't even kill him. TT, they went from even-ish, good early game, but scaling, but they had to finish off the game, to just trouncing EDG in the last few minutes of play.
Yeah, they've just turned it up. I said they're not going to fight for those 4 minutes. The 4 minutes came, and then they just went off the starting line.
You know that one meme, which is the guy's beating on the other guy, and especially against the Azir. EDG, they get an objective bounty, but they might just die that they're in a turret. Remember, that flash available for Beitron if he wants to go in.
Yeah, there is the execute for the Smolder getting there. Beitron has gone down. Crying, moving forward with those ult resets. Mum has been called. Hits the window again. And EDG, they do get one. You need to throw like 3 angles. He can only block 1.
Wink?
Little bit caught. What is he doing?
I think he's a lot a bit caught. What's he doing here? Putting down vision for Elder? I think he's just died for the team. I guess they're behind in the game. Not really much you can do, but it's, well, good night.
I guess. I mean, he's getting it.
That's how bad is that? He's taking red buff on a ward as well. He's trying to get as much as he can, but EDG, they're trying to play smoke and mirrors, and they might have just lit themselves a fire underneath themselves instead. Here comes Hoya.
Hoya goes gold to dodge the charm. There's another TP coming in as well. It's Yukal. Leave has been caught and destroyed. The Leona rolls on the other side is only going to hold them up for just a moment. JJ caught out, taken down. Elder is easy for TT, and I think the game will go the same way.
I think the series will too. So TT coming in as underdogs. This team, not what a single like they're on fine form.
Yeah, another big True Shot Barrage chunk onto Solo Kill, and they're pushing in. Only 3 members alive. Leave is going to respawn in 3 seconds. Can we get a miracle like we did in Game 1? It's even harder into the Elder buff.
First tower almost certainly going down. It's not going to be auto-attacked anymore. So, waves, not quite there yet either. Is there something left? Flash is available for the majority of EDG, but not on Wink. That could be important. They can get kills against the Elder, but will they die in the process? It is a hard ask.
It's Elder Dragon versus Younger Dragon. Trying taking another little chunk. Flash away there from Lee. Indigo go. The Wukong ult has been burnt. JJ in a lot of trouble.
Yucal!
Load up and in goes Yucal! The instant triple followed up as well. The towers will fall. And TT come from nowhere and get a 2-0. They are alive for that Ascension group.
As he is completely unkilled. His 2 games on the Nidalee, despite our complaints about it, have been 10.
I think 2019 we started. VCS, but here's an invade, not an invade, a gate coming in. Flash already burnt, Care going low, Care going down.
That is such a lazy position in lane for Care. What's he doing pushed up like that? Milky Way can't help him, and we said Kanavi has to get shut down. That has immediately failed.
Yeah, that is a bit of a disaster. Now Milky Way pressured, tagged up. Oh no, this is getting worse and worse as he just really doesn't have anywhere to go. Spear will miss. Does land a good Q, flashes over the wall, but Kanavi follows. Didn't have to use it mid.
I mean,
oh dear.
Kanavi, he's just going to keep going. Dear. He has Conqueror stacked.
Care is still here. They've got the reset. They're just going to get a third.
I mean, there's the hop
Kanavi
over.
Finally goes down. Yeah, he's going to get the speed buff. Should have Boomerang coming up soon. Yagao on the run. Doesn't have the W. Zhala, who should get 2 back, but what?
Death not the champion so far in Summer.
Yeah, and another breakout of a fight. Zhala, who using those kills he was donated to pick up a 3rd.
Yeah, somehow, I mean, he gets the 1v2 in topside. We said Shallow, if it's tracking the enemy jungler, forcing life to roam over to that play as well. Yeah, Flandre trying to do his best there. Get missing going. Oh my god, the damage!
That is a huge amount of damage. Life going incredibly low. They do... No, they don't actually finish him off. The sleep was perfect. Kanavi falls. FPX have turned this one around. No last auto attack there for Yagao denies the reset. It's a game of...
Because of that, they lost that opportunity on bot side. FPX get to move over instead, and they get themselves onto the objective board more solidly than just one grub that they got before. That's nice for them as well. If they can get themselves a couple of dragons, it feels like they might just be able to seal a little bit of ground, even if JDG wants to take later.
Cal couldn't in game 1 of the last series that we watched.
You see Doctor missing out that cube, still trading back well. Minions helping, Ruler popping the ult.
Yeah, moving forward onto Jockdown. A lot of damage coming out. Trading back. Ooh, that one spell being missed there.
Missing. He has Flash Ignite.
Missing. Yeah, he's going to come in. You mess with the bull. You get the horns. In he goes. 1, 2, 3. Ezreal's dead.
Man, Doctor, we said that he needed to really have a good...
Really no contest possible for FPX. There is just way too much power around here. And they've obviously rotated Zhala down to the bottom side. So even there...
With 5 grubs, with multiple people who can hit turrets very, very well, they might just teleport onto Yagao just to see if they can shut down this cross map.
Yeah, now can he find his way out? He has no E to reset the jump. Does have flash.
Oh, the Zenith Blade!
But caught out and bang!
I mean, life just gets ping-pong back and he just zooms back forwards. This dude, though, nah, he's got teammates nearby. Realistically, surely you can't finish this off. Life, though, he's caught out. He has flash, might be forced to use it. He fails it!
Ooh, life just cleaned up.
Yeah, that one's a bit of an oopsie. Had the flash, panics, goes straight into the wall, can't clear, they go straight onto the Baron, and JDG take one mistake, and this might just explode the game. Exactly what FPX didn't want.
Yeah, they are spotted out. Flandre here to play Gatekeeper. Milky Way needs to find his way through him, and he needs to find his way through him quickly, but no chance as the smite comes in. Care, and to get away. JDG are able to easily exit the pit.
Clean denial into the pit by Flandre. Uses the all-out to drag Milky Way further away from the play. Dragon is now spawned. Yagao wants to get a chunk out of Dogtown. Gets the flash instead of that chunk. FPX, maybe they can force JDG into a bad trade while they haven't reset off of the gold from the Baron. And with the honey fruit here, feels like the HP bar is still fine for JDG.
Yeah, I mean, Milky Way still has access to this lilting lullaby as well. Can still make a big play off this. Missing chunked out as the ultimate. Nothing really was used in the Baron fight, so both teams still pumping on all cylinders. FPX are being forced back and just getting chunked. There it is. Lightning Crash comes out. Good Zeri up. Leona ult to hold the Zeri up, but Dragon is secured and life has been made into death.
That one's been a bit of a common occurrence, sadly, in this game for the poor Leona from FPX. What FPX do, they give over the dragon, and they take themselves that top lane turret as recompense. Problem is, you're against that Baron and the 5 grubs. Even though you have a strong split pusher, you gotta wave clear some of these waves, and they're not able to do so. So, Baron power JDG. This was very much the case last year, and I think this has carried on into this year too, even though with the change of the solo lanes and whatever. JDG are a very punishing team. If you make a small mistake, they know how to take a lot out of it, like pushing up in a side lane. Shallow, who has flash, probably gonna have to use it.
Yeah, he's about to go Mega Nav. Can try and get a halfway good flash away from the Alistar engage. Uses that ultimate, but Yagao cuts him down.
It's just not enough. Shallow who over pushes. JDG still have.
He is, and kind of winning it. Missing goes in, only gets to knock up onto life. We got the flash out of Milky Way. Moving back, Missing actually taking a huge amount of damage. Shot Barrage doesn't land, neither does Leona ult. The Lilting Lullaby only on the Alistar. Missing's just going to walk away, and FPX have just thrown so many ults at a cow.
Flandre, great body blocks at the end to save the cow's life. Not being consigned to the abattoir this time. Yagao, while all this was happening, was pushing up bot lane, but can't get that much done. Teleports right back in after going back towards base. JDG, they take a load of ults, as he just said. They threw them an Alistar, and they can't have it for the Baron fight.
Yeah, that's a bit of a disaster. Now, Flandre able just to step up with impunity, so tanky that he just knows that there's no high impact ults. Does die, but it's traded for the free Baron. FPX is in trouble. They're getting blast code over the wall. They're looking for a fight. Jalao, who is powerful, moving forward. Missing is the target. Meganar into the wall. 2 dead. Wall finds life. Is very tanky on the Leona.
He walked onto the blast code.
Codes him back. I don't know why we've walked onto that, Kanavi. Will be put to sleep. The follow-up is not that scary. It is just about scary enough. Goes gold. Kanavi now tries to hop over the wall. Can't quite do it. The phosphorus bomb will clean him up. But what is the cost? As Ruler now comes in to seal the deal, and 4 members of FPX have been taken away.
Oh, it's barely been a fight this game. FPX fell behind JDG, and I think particularly Yagao and the Tristana has just made their lives so unbearable. Kanavi started things off early, buys enough time in the last fight. Even if he was the one caught, he knows his team has his back. And JDG, they don't even care for the clean sweep of the inhibitors. They're going straight towards the Nexus with their 5 grub buffed up Tristana.
Yeah, why bother? It's only gonna waste some time, as they'll just zone Xiaolao Hu off, while Ruler cleans up the Nexus, and JDG takes a strong game 1.
Alright, chance you get ulted out by the Azir. So JDG, for me, they outrange in a lot of ways. Yes, the Jace and the Azir, and the Ashe rather, do give you a lot to work around, but it doesn't quite...
Well, I think they might be going for a bit more than just that, as they're gonna move in and try and get a fight. There's the plants coming up. Life uses the blast cone, cannot be tagged. Blue buff will reset. This is a proper solo queue blue steal.
What it is, passive going down again, getting that Braum passive stacked
Life
up a little
is
bit.
just getting tickled. Yeah, oh, he flashes forward, doesn't really find it. And there's the stun. Can they find that last bit of damage? Jokdun can't, but can he find his way out? The Braum passive.
What?
Getting
Everyone's
so much
dying.
value. Barrier buying an extra auto attack. One answered back. Missing needs one more auto attack. Milky Way will find a chair over the wall. And the Diana gets another 3 kills for FPX.
3 for what? A level 1? Pretty much online. Hard for them to be engaged onto. This gold lead is going to smooth over a lot of those worries. Milky Way on bot side, level 2 for Missing. No exhaust either. Milky Way, he might just be able to one-shot someone here.
Yeah, this is a powerful Diana as well. They're just going to move in onto Missing. The stun from the Braum passive. Life tanking it up, walking away. And Dr. M, ooh, they actually do trade one back.
Yeah.
Still not a bad situation at all.
Yeah, Ruler ends up getting the kill, and he doesn't die. He also wants to be walking around the map as best as he can. He has gotten into mid lane, but he is going to be answered by multiple people here from FPX.
It just surfs into the wave. Kanavi as well is tagged up. Over the wall they go, and bang! They all go down. A lovely sweep there by Yagao. Gets 3 under the tower, but it's not good enough. There's just no follow-up, and Milky Way is a very, very scary player. Yep, Xiaolao coming over the wall with that dominance. Gets a huge Culvermeek down, and they clean up Yagao. Missing, also in trouble. As soon as that W comes back up, no. Tunnels away just in time.
Oh my word, what a great early game from FunPlus Phoenix. JDG, they've been blindsided by the Braum, by the early rotation. His decent early game so far. Doctor level 6, firing in mid lane.
Yeah, looking for the real time, and he smacks him down. What a shot!
Well, we said he got given the task of the sniper. He has absolutely...
He's riding the world. Take their foot off the gas.
Well, Milky Way has that Lich Bane. It's no longer the proto belt first build from Diana all the time. If you get in target for someone, Milky Way gets the reset on the E. Needs to be careful. Fighting topside.
Ooh, Xiaolahu does manage to dash back towards the tower, but Jin ult immediately can't... Oh no, the graphics just weird. He does get shot down.
Yeah, we hear the wonderful background noise of Jin as his Symphony takes him down. The arrow's coming up, and it's another hit!
Yeah, no follow-up really. Light flashing over the wall to try and make me a liar. Kanavi in so much trouble, just take it down.
And Milky Way has flash and ult!
He
not
does,
not gonna pull it. Okay, alright. Look, with the way they've been playing this game, I wasn't out of the question. Careful, has the W. Hits onto Cat!
Oh, Kaz in trouble. Flandre throws the rock, but they just don't have that explosive engage to really follow up. Jin ult comes out, throwing in the bullet. Kanavi doing his best. Can't do it right, though. Kant goes low, but importantly does not go down. There's a tunnel over this rock. There's a lovely Skarner ult, so they will at least pick up life.
I mean, folks, it took like an entire chase sequence from bot lane to mid lane with multiple flashes and ults used. Not all of those skill shots hitting, but JG get one. Shallow, who does have ult, did have a bit of rage built up. I think with the amount of flashes and ults blown, JDG, they absolutely can't contest anything right now.
No,
FPX,
you can't go near Milky Way.
Yeah, and as soon as Kanavi flashed forward in mid lane, I thought he was going to get one shot, legitimately. So funnily enough, Diana was played in mid lane by Care in Spring as a counter to Ahri. Even if you fall behind, you one-shot people with Lich Bane because Ahri's a more... That's, I'm going to say that next time I support stuff. Oh, okay, saving it from the Herald. Good stuff. That's important. That's really important, actually.
Well, hang on, does it?
Can
he drive this around?
He couldn't get himself the full turnaround. Look, Milky Way, he knows he's not hitting the turret. He's like, okay, I'm going to go elsewhere. You know what? I hadn't even thought about that, though. You could have maybe done a full 360 and gone back into the mid tower. How insane would that have been?
What I
He's going to drive us right back towards mid lane. Wait, can he even hit the mid lane out of turret? He's going back towards it. Can he reach there?
I don't think so. I think he pops out before he makes it, but
No,
I'm apparently wrong. He totally
so
makes it.
So the Bard ult to save the tower does nothing.
There's a sweep, and Milky Way goes back in immediately. Oh, look at all the ping-ponging. Yagao managing to get out, though. Now, can they turn it around with that W from Ruler? Dokdam going low. Lovely Zyra roll. Ooh. But Yagao just gets cleaned up by...
God. Now we have teleports into Dragon. JDG might be feeling it again.
Yeah, Flandre trying to find his way in. Dragon is already into smite range. Just about. There it is. Milky Way picking that one up. Flandre taking up a lot of damage. Oh, they stacked! Apparently?
Ult's still going.
Jin is firing these shots. Milky Way needs to be careful. Can get tagged up, but Life does well blocking it. And FPX just get out of the way.
Folks, I am learning so much about League of Legends today. Care spots out missing. Ruler's still around. They might be able to turn this around. Ruler, is he going to cancel his back? No, they're going to call off that play. Going down towards bot side is Care on the hunt. And I guess Flandre just dies off camera. Okay.
Huh?
Big bot lane play. I guess they were trying to roam down towards...
Really not a lot that JDG can do. They're just getting poked out by these shock blasts, interrupting Missing's back. This is... I mean, we said they had to walk a tightrope, but they're currently doing flips on it. As Kanavi caught again. Good exhaust onto Milky Way. Does just about save him, missing MVP there. Now JDG could potentially turn it around. Skarner ult, dragging Life back forward. Needs to find that little bit more damage as Ruler had to reload. Does finally get it. Care goes in. Trades back on one, but it's a triple kill for Ruler. And he wants to add one more for the one more shot! No! Can't quite find it, and Dokdam will get away, but that could be JDG getting Baron.
I think this is the fight which flips the game. FPX, they needed to stay ahead of things, but it's so hard for them to get onto this team. They are teleporting in. This will be a last gasp. 3v4 at the Baron.
Yeah, they're going to try it. Renekton, full health, still has access to the Dominus. He's a huge threat in this variation of Iron Pit, the classic. Ash Arrow comes in, only stuns up one. Can they actually find the follow-up? Lovely control onto Renekton so far. Missing, gets over the wall. Kanavi is low. It's secured by Ruler. Kanavi will go down. The tunnel gets Flandre out. He might be the sacrificial lamb to get the rest of JDG out. But in from the side is Cairn. Ruler with a lovely trap he put there earlier. Does get the root up. Flandre still on the run. Missing doing it as well. Flandre will finally fall just about. But the rest of them will get away. That's 3 Baron buffs secured, Nomera.
Okay, and that's out of a very, good...
Been right when this was the fight that turned things around.
Okay,
Gold
no
doesn't
flash.
necessarily say, but JDG have got the mojo back. Care actually does manage to get onto Yagao, but the Emperor's Divide keeps him safe, and Care claimed.
There is a problem here, folks. JDG, oh, hang on, Dragon's up. JDG, they're giving up Soul as it stands right now. They're teleporting in, but they're not going to get there in time.
Yeah, Flandre's going to try and lock up Milky Way, but can't do it. The smite comes down. That is Mountain Soul secured. Traded, though, for a big shutdown.
Big shutdown. JDG gave up the chance to push out a lot of their turrets for this. Reminder, they have the Baron. They've not...
Nothing to say, but I need Milky Way to have more of an impact. Dr. M misses that arrow. Good movement there out of Kanavi and Ruler. Milky Way had such an incredible early game, but I feel like he's gone to sleep a little bit.
It's so hard. He's trying right now.
He is, but Kanavi is tanky enough to just walk away for the moment. And look at the re-engage now. Flandre has arrived. Kanavi gets over the wall, can use that range. Ruler walking them around. The Skarner will finally fall, but look at those health bars. It's not going to take much more for JDG to find something. The shots are raining in. I don't think he's going to find anyone, except a bit of a tickle onto Care. Yagao could potentially, but no, it doesn't quite have the range.
How long does Flood...
Can bring FPX right back.
No
exhaust.
exhaust.
Needs to
No
be a bit
exhaust.
careful.
If that's going to be the play, there is no exhaust on missing. Dangerous time for JDG. We might just be Elder flipping it for the game.
We've got a recall coming in from Flandre. He wants to come in with the TP, but it's only 5k help on the Elder. I don't know how much time they've got for this. 3k going in. Big scoop there from Yagao. And it's a secure Kanavi. JDG have Elder. JDG should be able to clean up this fight momentarily as come the Elder blast. And FPX are sent packing.
JDG sweep FPX at the Elder Dragon. FPX, they do look better than they did in the first round robin, but they don't look JDG good. There's a wave on the bot side, and they have themselves a very tanky Skarner to help them with keeping the minion wave alive. JDG clutch it out after a disaster early game, and they set themselves up for what should be a game with a magnificent early game. It just wasn't to be. It doesn't feel like. Do you have Care on the bot side trying to take down that turret? And I think he will do, but Yagao's so strong, he might just kill him in return. Oh, he does. The Elder kills him.
And he does. The Elder does kill him.
Oh my god, I thought he was safe. He had flash. I think Care thought he was safe. Didn't flash out. And now without the Jace, without a huge amount of damage, I think JDG can just walk it into the base now.
I don't see how they'd stop them. One man down. It's that poke as well that's so important to setting up Milky Way. He can't go in on full health targets. He just simply does not have the burst to do that. 2 inhibitors have already fallen. Yagao will come and join the play. They don't have a huge wave, so we may have to wait just a little bit, but JDG are on the victory march.
And they have that extra setup. They have a Jhin ult if they want. They can use the Bard ult to maybe look for an engage too. FPX, how do you do this? Is even the exhaust up? How do they fight?
They just can't. One tower has on Flandre just tanking up everything, and Yagao with another amazing sweep. And it'll be JDG getting the 2-0 sweep over FPX as they clean up game 2 and come back for the win.
JDG well and truly rule this group. They are still only one single game loss in their record right now in the group stage. They have clean swept through this. I'm so excited to see them versus BLG, versus any...
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.